Hey guys, Michael from Copper vs Glass, and with Christmas just around the corner, you're probably looking for some stocking fillers. Well, today what we're going to be doing is taking a look at the best iPhone cases, and we're going to be running down basically what I think are the best ones out there in terms of value and also protection. So, let's take a look. So today we're going to be taking a look at 6 cases: the rugged Capsule by Spigen, the UltraFit by Spigen, the black leather case by Apple, the brown leather case by Apple, the Spigen Neo Hybrid, and also the product red silicone case also made by Apple. Starting off then with the official Apple cases. The leather cases in my opinion are probably better because they're a bit stiffer and they fit slightly better and you don't really have any issues around the edges. You've also got some awesome cutouts for the camera and also the silent toggle switch, which I've had no problems with at all. The buttons themselves for the volume up and down and also the power sleep are all enclosed, but they feel really tactile, and you've got a really big opening down on the bottom as well, so you can access everything from your lightning cable to the headphone jack. The silicone case on the other hand does have a more rubbery texture to it, but it is extremely grippy though, but it does also wear a bit worse than what you get with the leather. The leather looks really nice over time, whereas with the silicone case, I have started to notice bits breaking off of the actual case itself, which isn't necessarily the best experience. For a long time, the Spigen Neo Hybrid was one of my favourite cases. It does come in 2 parts with a rubbery inside with a really nice outer border with multiple colours that you can choose from. You've also got some really tactile metallic buttons, awesome cutouts for the camera, and also on the bottom you've got all relevant cutouts for the headphone jack, microphone, and also the lightning port. The UltraFit by Spigen is the simplest of cases you can get before you're in skin territory. It's a very thin case that fits perfectly well and it provides very minimal protection, but that's kind of what you're after with such a thin and awesome looking case. On the other end of the spectrum, you've got the rugged Capsule case, which is somewhere in between the Neo Hybrid and something more protective like an OtterBox Defender case, but this one fits extremely well. It's one part, you get some awesome carbon fibre on the back, and again with all of Spigen's products, all of the cutouts are perfect, and it does look really nice with this really nice matte black. So out of the 6, 3 are my favourite for very specific reasons. The UltraFit case by Spigen is a super thin case, but it has really precise cutouts. The buttons themselves for the toggle for the silent switch is really easy to get to, and the volume up and down and also the power button are also really tactile as you're actually touching the buttons through the case. It doesn't really add much weight or bulk to the case either, but again this isn't necessarily a protective case, it's more about the looks, and it does look really nice with this matte black and some very subtle Spigen branding in the bottom right hand corner. Now it does pick up some fingerprints, but you kind of have to deal with that with such a matte case, but overall if you're looking for something that's really thin but not very much protection, you can't go wrong. Next up then is the Spigen Rugged Capsule, which is probably my favourite out of the whole bunch. It feels really nice on the phone, it looks really nice on the phone, and I've got no trouble with maybe dropping this occasionally as it is really protective. The actual corners of the cases are accentuated quite a lot, so if you are going to drop it on the corner you don't really need to worry. All the buttons themselves are covered and the only thing that's visible is the screen in terms of what's actually on show, so all you need to do really is put a screen protector on and you've got all round protection. It's got a really nice matte black design with some cool carbon fibre inserts on the top and the bottom, and if you don't know what kind of case someone wants for Christmas because you don't really know their style all that much, you definitely can't go wrong with the rugged Capsule by Spigen. And lastly then we have the classic Apple leather case. I prefer it in the black colour for that really nice classic design, and again the case itself fits extremely well. You've got a nice microfiber lining on the inside of the case, so you don't need to worry about that at all, and the only bit really that's exposed is the screen as with all these cases, and also the bottom where you're going to get into all the ports like the lightning cable and the headphone jack. The buttons are extremely tactile and they are also covered for some extra protection, and you've got a really nice cutout for the camera and a really nice embossed Apple logo on the back. So they were my best cases for the iPhone 6 and 6S, and you can also get pretty much all of these cases for the 6S Plus and also the 6 Plus. So in terms of the actual cases themselves, you can't really go wrong with either 6. Now obviously I did mention my 3 favourites, and I've been using these cases on and off since I've had the actual phone itself. The newest one that I've been using is probably the Neo Hybrid and also the Rugged Capsule, but in terms of the Rugged Capsule, that's probably my favourite one for a large number of reasons, which obviously I'm going to link in the description down below to my full review of the actual case itself so you guys can check it out. Now if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up down below, and also down there in the description you will find links to get all of these cases from Amazon, as that's pretty much the cheapest place that I can find them, including the official Apple cases. If you've got any questions about any of these cases, or just in general any Apple cases that weren't mentioned today, then again be sure to leave them in the comments section down below or on Twitter at Copper vs Glass. For more great content, don't forget to subscribe. I'm Michael, thanks very much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.